Hey everyone, it's Ian K back again with another one for you. Welcome to the Friday night live stream, guys. We are in effect officially on April 6th, 2018. I'm going to go do a fast check-in here and make sure you guys can hear me, make sure you guys can see me, and we're going to get right into the review because I'm sure some of you guys just want to check that out before anything else, and I want to do it too before these actually get colder. These are just minutes old. Let me see if you guys can give me a thumbs up real quick in the chat here. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. That would be amazing. It looks like the mic is working on my side. The video looks decent, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, Unknown 183 can hear me. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, welcome to the Friday night live stream. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. And we are definitely going to get down with something kind of big. I guess something kind of big came out this week from the good old folks at Taco Bell. So without further ado, let's jump into that, and then we'll jump into the chat, and we'll say hi to all of you guys. So, guys, literally 5 minutes ago, I just raced in after getting this all set up to give this a shot and try the Triple Melt Nachos. And this already looks upside down as we speak here. But before I open this one up here, actually, I feel like all the weight is going to be on the bottom of this there, and it looks like they messed up here in packaging it. But essentially, a triple melt portion of cheese, which apparently actually I think is 3 types of cheese or a 3-cheese blend, and then you have additional nacho cheese sauce. So I think that's like a quad blend if memory serves me correct. It sounds like it is, on top of some chips. So without further ado, let's see if these are going to be worth the buck. You guys are going to get the first look, and let me know how that looks to you guys in the chat thread right now. Incidentally, those of you guys catching this on the replay, if you guys are finding this on the channel, you're going to find this available as an official video a little bit later on tonight. You'll see this one here. But so far, that doesn't look too bad. I got to say, a decent amount of seasoned beef. On top of that, we've got some of that cheese goodness in there and some of the chips for $1. That is not bad. So you guys all know Taco Bell is pretty much, they've had the same ingredients forever. You hear all the reviewers say it. I've said it a million times, and you'll hear it in my next review, which we'll talk about in just a second here. But it's really just the same 6 or 7 ingredients, and they basically have a new marketing spin, a new name. But let's just see exactly how amazing this is going to be. I think I know how this is going to taste, and this is actually fairly warm. Let me lift up some of this cheesy goodness to give you guys a look at the Triple Melt Nachos, which again, a 3-cheese blend, additional nacho cheese sauce, and some seasoned beef that you guys can kind of see in the very back here. Let me swing this around for you. Let's see exactly how amazing this is as some of the meat falls. It's Taco Bell. And you know what? They actually gave me a fork. Let me get a little bit of the meat action. Don't get it twisted. With some of that, I'm going to try and lift some of the gooey goodness here for you, just so we can jump in. So we got a little bit of the shredded cheese blend here, it looks like. And then you have some of the meat in there as well. So that's seasoned beef, which is pretty nice on its own. Always tasty with Taco Bell. And it's distinctly the Taco Bell flavor that you guys should expect for $1. So I got to tell you guys, your mileage may vary when it comes to this particular dish here. Naturally, I mean, for $1, this is actually not horribly bad whatsoever. Robert, thank you so much for the super chat for the $4.99. Thank you so much. Should you guys feel so inclined to donate to the channel, I greatly appreciate it. It automatically goes back into a lot of the food that I pay for and the productions. But thank you, Robert. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. But as you can see, a decent amount of tortilla chips. You've got the 3-cheese blend, you've got the additional nacho cheese sauce, and you have got the seasoned ground beef on there. Now, the burrito version of this actually has seasoned rice in there as well. And you guys will see my official review on that one tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the West Coast. So your mileage may vary in terms of the time area where you guys are at. But decent, guys. I got to tell you, I actually like this a little bit more than the burrito. Not to spoil too much about that one for you, but I think if I had to rate this one, which I'm going to for you guys on a scale of 1 to 10, probably say like maybe a 7.5. I mean, it's decent. For $1, the portion size is okay, and I like the little tote that it comes with here, with the exception of it being actually flipped upside down here. But not bad for what this is, guys. 7.5 out of 10. Classic Taco Bell flavors, all the same goodness that you know and love from Taco Bell in a very, very small package here. And it's part of the Dollar Cravings Menu, which is not bad, on top of the Triple Melt Burrito, which you guys will see tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed that little quickie review of what this has to offer for you guys here. If you haven't seen this already, not bad for the classic flavors of Taco Bell for less than $1. And again, sometimes the pricing may be a little bit different in your area. So if you guys actually see this one's going to be a little bit more expensive in some places there, it kind of is what it is based upon the franchise. But I got to say, for $1, that's not bad. And they made this pretty well, even though it was considerably upside down here in this little tote here. So not bad for the Triple Melt Nachos, or I should say the Quad Melt Nachos, if anything there. So for those of you guys who just tuned in to check out the review of the Triple Melt Nachos, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ian K. I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. We'll definitely talk to you soon. Stay frosty. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So a little quickie review to get started here, because I wanted to spend some time for those of you who are going to be hanging out with me in the chat. We're going to be doing this probably for the next hour right now. So let me jump over to the chat here and see who we have got going on here right now. And again, Robert, thank you so much for the super chat donations. Those definitely help with everything here on the channel. So thank you so much for that. Vengeance Falls 96 in the house here. Love food like I do. Robert, again, thank you so much. Stay frosty. Angel Valentine, he's definitely first in there. Sarah Star Vlogs, what it do, Sarah? Nice to see you on here as well. I got to check out your Sourdough King review. I saw you just launched that. Incidentally, any of the peeps that you're going to recognize here, Sarah Star Vlogs and a few others that are probably going to be popping in within the next hour, hopefully we'll see. Definitely make sure you swing on over to their channels, like, comment, and subscribe. Support your favorite content creator, and definitely do what you can to make your presence known. It's important to us, believe me. Derek Leveske, Jency Molina is in the house here. Very nice. Glad Angel Valentine likes my pre-game music right before I begin. I definitely have fun making these streams as entertaining as possible, at least the lead up to it there. Hopefully you guys are finding value in the content for the most part too, which is good. You guys are too much. Too much. Great comments from all of you guys in here right now. Dilbert Doe is in the house. Roland Mendoza. My 2-3 live stream. Jason's is always nice. Very cool. Jason Callan doing his thing as well, no doubt. And we'll go down the line. I'm shooting down over here. You guys are all counting down. Good times, good times. Oh, my stream just jumped to the bottom of the chat window here. Let me scroll up and see what we've got going here. Let's see. Becca C, love your channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jason, we know, is live streaming for sure. He's bitten by that bug. Great to have you on here, Jason. Dylan, new fan. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for jumping on. And Frankie James is in effect as well. Guys, I look forward to doing this on Fridays, typically around this time. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when I usually do these. And they're just a blast to do here. And most often, actually I should say more often than not, I usually put these streams in unlisted mode, and I place them in the live stream playlist here on my channel, as well as in the community tab, which is going to be right over here, hopefully, where you guys are watching it. But this one will be an official video being released shortly after this stream ends, so you'll find it there right after my last review, which was on the garlic white cheddar burger, the fresh beef from McDonald's, which is some good stuff there. You guys may have seen rolling in the most recent content before we started. Let's see. Oh my God, they're called Triple Melt Nachos. Derek Leveske, I asked her for Triple Meat Nachos. You know what? That would actually be pretty good with the cheese that's on that. So, you know, that would be just an awesome, awesome situation. Roland Mendoza with the super chats. Thank you. Thank you so much, Roland. I appreciate that very greatly. As always, you guys are amazing, and I really, really, really feel humbled by the fact that you spend a little bit of your evening with me on a Friday night, because naturally you guys do have choices out there, and I do appreciate you patronizing my channel as one of those choices. It's great to be on here as always. Let's see what else we've got going here. Lyncher, where is Carol Juju? She is actually inside with my sister-in-law. They are hanging out watching TV right now, waiting for me to finish. And then we'll probably go grab some dessert and go hang out. It is rum and coke night after all, so we'll probably do something there. But good times indeed. You guys are definitely Really, really awesome. And I know that every creator says they have the best fans in the world, but I look at everybody as family that way. I mean, I don't really look at it as fans because we're all just one big happy community. And if you guys like what I'm putting out there, I love creating it for you there. I really, really appreciate banding together on a Friday night for at least an hour, as well as commenting on the videos, which I've been catching up on comments as well. It's been a very busy week of filming and a lot of other things going on in my life. So a lot of fun stuff coming into this coming week, as well as tomorrow, which obviously you guys just heard, the Taco Bell Triple Melt Burrito. As everybody and their mother is releasing those videos between yesterday or day before and going forward. You'll see tons of them, I'm sure. So I have my little spin on it for you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys like it. I wanted to do a little companion piece by doing the nachos because I filmed that one a few days ago, and I was like, should I do the nachos and do it as like a double, that type of thing? And I figured, you know what, let me save that as something special for you guys on a live stream on a Friday night, and we can take a look at it together and experience it together and go with it there. So I'm glad I did it that way, and I hope you guys liked it. And we'll have the companion review for the Triple Melt Burrito tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. So, Gorgeous Roddy Chrome, howdy from Arizona. How you doing? Great to see you on here. Crazy Shady, yes, KFC does have a Double Down waffle. I would love to check that out. I saw the post on that, and I thought it was really, really cool, and actually kind of makes sense with the whole chicken and waffles thing there. So really, really nice to see. And hopefully that'll come stateside. That would be pretty awesome. Let's see, jumping up here again. Roland Mendoza, great chat always. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I at least want to give you something to look at. I know it's kind of busy behind me right now, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of something tonight. Regular Falls, how was your Easter, April Fools? Easter was pretty good, with the exception of my sister's car battery dying, and we were kind of stranded for about an hour, but that kind of killed a little bit of the late afternoon, but everything worked out, so it was good. Spent some time with family, and had an experience, naturally. Things happen when you least expect it, regardless of the holidays, regardless of the weather. This just happened to be on Easter, so we at least got a jump and then got a new battery, and everything was good. It was just late enough in the day we were able to take care of it without being really in trouble, so it worked out nice. Let's see, Water Drops doesn't like green beans. You are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. Jency Molina, have you never tried Surge Soda or Jolt? Actually, I have. I've tried both of those, including the Surge Frosted Surge, I think, that they did for Burger King way back in the day. So take a look at my BK playlist here on the channel, and you'll find the Surge review, which was actually pretty interesting. Not bad, actually. But Jolt Cola I have definitely had. That's literally like 3 times the caffeine, you know, and just like the sugar. It's totally bad for you. Totally bad for you, we know. But then again, everything in moderation, right? Everything in moderation. All right. You guys are too much. Great comments here coming out here. Donald Trump, do you like Trump or Hillary better? Hillary, who is that? Is Hillary still around? No, I'm not. I can't talk about any type of affiliation with politics here. We'll keep that as it is, guys. We'll keep that as it is. We'll keep it light. But speaking of which, let's go over, before I tell you, I guess probably some of the stuff you probably saw already. It's been an eventful week here. Just looking at all the content that has come out, aside from the Domino's review, the Chicken Bacon Ranch that came out, the Smoked Double Ham Breakfast Sourdough King, which was pretty awesome. I got to say, I really enjoyed checking that out. I was so trashed that morning when I filmed that review. I was up super late the night before, and I got up and literally I wasn't really shaved. I was pretty much just got out there and reviewed it. And then the Jack in the Box Cholula. Yeah, the Cholula hotness going on right now. Their hot sauce, which is also their hotness, over at Jack in the Box has been pretty awesome right now with that Buttery Jack. If you guys haven't seen that review, definitely the Jack in the Box Cholula hot sauce Buttery Jack and the bonus fries. I did that as a combo review. It's 8 minutes and 19 seconds long on that one. And definitely some great feedback. I know you guys are really enjoying the looks of these. I love getting up close and personal. I love taking a close-up look at everything that we've got going. And it really is, it makes the food that much more special, especially if it's super late at night when I do it on top of it for Cheaters Cam. Incidentally, Roland Mendoza, Ian Cheaters Cam always. I don't want to drown out that format, but I do like doing it. I do a lot of videos at night. I film a lot at night, and it's definitely a lot of fun to do. SNK, loves your drive-through talk. That's a heated debate lately in the comment threads. I've been trying to catch up on some stuff, and apparently some of you guys either like when I talk to people in the drive-thru, and some of you are saying please stop doing that. Guys, personally for me, it takes more energy not to be nice than it does to be nice. So why wouldn't you go with the latter and just be nice? It's much easier to smile, right? I mean, that's what I always say whenever this conversation comes up. But it just blows me away how people are just kind of like, stop talking to the people like that. Don't be human to people. Don't be nice to people. But yet you guys keep tuning in to check it out. So I must be doing something right? I mean, that's usually how it goes. Let's see here. Rachelis, just tried the Taco Bell Baja Blast Freeze for the first time this week. I'm a little late to the party. No, it's actually pretty good. And I actually tried a version of that with Pop Rocks when they were test marketing that. Again, that's another test market review from about a year and a half ago, roughly at this point now. Take a look at that Baja Blast Poppin' Candy Mountain Dew Freeze. I think it is some really long title. But amazing that was, I got to tell you. That was something I really would have thought they were going to come out with. But then they actually came out with another variation of it down the road, but it wasn't the Baja Blast. It wasn't that. So good stuff, though. Welcome to the party either way, Rachelist. Welcome anyway, because it is really, really good stuff. Incidentally, happy hour from 2 to 5. You can pretty much get that for like $1. So the more you know. Let's see. Dwayne, Polypolaris, Star Progress Forum, Becca. You guys are all having fun in the chat here. That is amazing. Love seeing you guys all interact with each other here. It is one big happy family on a Friday night. Let me see. Oh, my chat just updated. One more time. Robert, keep it frosty. Always. Always, Robert. Always. You as well. Got the endorsement in the house here right now. Look at this. In effect. Bus driver, super chat, $1.99. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love how these things are like a penny off. A lot of you guys are doing this. I'm noticing this on a few other streams as well. It's like, you know, for $19.99, but wait, we have something else. But I like how it's the penny less or the penny more, whatever it is there. But either way, thank you so much, Bus. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is doing well for you out your way. It is great to be on here with you as always. The endorsement knows my... you know my thoughts on the drive-thru. You are the biggest fan of them, and I greatly appreciate your support, my friend. I greatly appreciate your support. It's all about doing whatever you think is right for the vision of your content, and I'm glad it's generating the response that it is. So it's all good. Becca, Ian, didn't mean to say Ron. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. Dwayne Reed. Ian, what is your favorite EDM star? Hardwell. You know, Deadmau5 and some of the classic stuff is still some of my best. I got to be honest there. But it's a lot of the new stuff. I got to be honest. I do gravitate towards a lot of the older stuff, like in the 90s, like the early 2000s maybe. Nothing where it's like it really jumps out as like I can tell you like somebody current. But I do like a lot of EDM, definitely. It's one of my stuff when I go to the gym, when I exercise, when I do whatever. It's definitely awesome. Good times. Another couple of questions here. Let me see if I can bring up this. Okay, it's coming up. There we go. Regular falls, a jerk way to say to them, you never know when you meet someone that will cross paths and you will either be positive or negative later on. You know what? You have a choice to be positive or negative every single day when it comes to stuff like that. So always choose to be positive, because naturally it's much easier down the road than it is to backpedal and to try and fix things in effect. SNKM, what is your favorite TV show? The Walking Dead, by far. I'm a huge fan of the comic. Huge fan of the comic. David Gonzalez, Ian, hi from Chile. Cool. Thank you so much for jumping on from anywhere around the world. Incidentally, let's do that real quick. If you guys can actually, in the comments, in the chat, right over here, that translucent box that you guys are seeing on the side, along with the double right next to it, let me know where you guys are watching this from right now. That would be awesome. Bus, $19.99 for the super chats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are just definitely killing me with these pennies. But thank you so much, or the penny less, I should say. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Cool avatar, by the way. I like the update on that, which is very cool. Incidentally, a lot of the regular peeps that are on here, like Vengeance Falls and Bus and Roland and the endorsement and all the amazing food review communities on here, you guys are what makes the channel tick. I say this week in and week out. The channel could not exist without naturally viewers coming to check out the content that I put out there. But of course, I love creating, but it's always amazing when you see the response of people that tune in to let you know that what you do kind of affects them either positively or negatively, because naturally the negative folks are the ones who are really vocal on top of the positive. And naturally, if you have people who are super negative to you on YouTube, naturally you have to have tough skin for these things. If anything, it's generating a response. So whether good or bad, you know, you're definitely making progress in whatever it is that you do on the platform. If you guys are aspiring creators, the people that you're seeing here are the reason that really me keeping up with my 14,000 plus subscribers is keeping that motivation every single week, creating content, and most 2, sometimes 3 times a week, live streaming. It's just a blast to do, and it's a passion to do. So, you know, the donations, I greatly appreciate them for sure, but more often than not, I got to tell you, I'm just very appreciative that you guys actually show up to the party, which is awesome. I got to tell you, it is really something to just to see you guys week in and week out, not just here on the chats that we do, but also on social media, because naturally I do recognize some of the avatars and some of the names, which may be a little different, but I do recognize you guys reaching out, and the direct messages, which incidentally, I don't know if you guys have seen my latest review on the garlic white cheddar burger with that fresh beef from McDonald's, which I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you, I don't use foul language often, but I'm just going to kind of like, you know, bleep myself here. But it was effing delicious. That was ridiculously delicious. So I actually had a really, really cool person reach out to me on social media. Her name is Megan. And she let me know that her son was actually turning 11 years old on the 9th, and wanted to know if I can possibly give him a shout out on one of my reviews closer to that time. And given my filming schedule and the way that I do things, I was trying to kind of put things together. So I decided to actually put that at the end of the McDonald's one that I had filmed about, I want to say about a week ago now, just to make sure that that was in there, and then try and get it as close to the weekend here as possible. But if Paul Hardy is watching this right now, again, a very happy birthday to you, Paul. And like I said in the video, I'm not just wishing you a happy birthday just for this year, but every year forward. Make everything as happy and just be as positive as you can. And let's just all be good to each other. So naturally, nothing but happiness and success and health in all that you do. And thank you so much for being a fan of the channel, and Megan, for you reaching out to me to let me know about that. I try and do what I can when I can for the people there. But I really, really am appreciative of all of you guys that reach out to me on social media, as well as here on the chat. It's always awesome to see you guys every single week. Let's see. SNK, do you have a family? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I do have a family, but I am married. I have a beautiful wife who is an amazing event coordinator, wedding planner, does amazing stuff. Her stuff can be found at theblushingdetails.com. She is extremely talented at what she does, and I'm always in awe of what she does. Just beautiful work there. And on Instagram as well, The Blushing Details, you guys can find it there as well. And you may see a few pictures of me and her with our wedding that we had a few years back, not that far. Roland Mendoza, Roland, keep the rollers rolling. Any future vlogs for 2018? I'm always still thinking about doing something like that, but I always think that these live streams pretty much kind of satisfy the itch for the vlogging. Given my schedule and what I'm involved with, and voiceover stuff and things that I'm doing right now, it's just a timing thing, I gotta be honest there, because it takes a lot of time to produce the content that I make, and I put time in to make these things because it's a passion and I love to do it. Some people are like, well, it's just food reviews. Why do you put so much into what you do? It's kind of like saying somebody who really loves baseball and somebody who really enjoys the sport, you know, why do you go as hard as you do at it? Because, well, the goal is that you love it. I mean, naturally, if you're into something, I should say, if you're really passionate and you're into something, you know, go big or go home. You got to like put your best foot forward and make every piece the best that you possibly can. Just go as hard as you can and literally try and ball out of control as much as you can. I mean, treat your like 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 14,000 subscribers, treat those as 14 million subscribers. I mean, if you act like the next level, you know, it's one thing to, like, you can be that. I mean, that's one thing that you aspire to do. So whatever it is that you do, just do it to the best of your ability. And that's probably the best advice that I can give. Just speaking from the heart, you know, for what it is. All right, just updated again. My chat is flipping out tonight. I don't know what is going on. Let me see here. Grimfan, better than Wendy's? I wouldn't say better than Wendy's, but it is very good. And the fact that it is definitely different from McDonald's, Yes, really, really good. I gotta say, just amazing. Rachel has had the white garlic cheddar burger with the buttermilk chicken. That must be amazing as well. I may have to give that another shot with the different protein on it for sure. But man, just a huge fan. Huge fan of what that was. It was so good. David Gonzalez, what's the favorite item that you have reviewed? Oh, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, David. I have over 600 plus videos, and there's a lot of tasty things that I've had during that time. A lot of stuff actually even from McDonald's. I take that back. Take a look at the playlist here on my channel, and the ones that actually have the most videos in each category, it's probably going to be BK, Taco Bell, McDonald's. It's probably the three biggest in terms of the amount of reviews that I've done. So I kind of go by that because I've done a lot of great ones. So I've had some good stuff from a lot of different places there, fast food wise anyway, in effect. So let's see here. Going down the line. Let me see if I can catch up. For some reason, my chat tonight is tripping out. RDR Food Reviews in effect. What to do, man? Nice to see you on here. As usual, I got to catch your replay for your chat, man. Friday for me, like I said, up until I know the time that you do yours, I'm trying to make it. But the replays for sure. If you guys haven't been over to RDR Food Reviews, definitely jump on over. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of that good stuff. Doing some fantastic stuff over there, as always, with his Chop It Up Fridays, Saturdays sometimes, Tuesdays, depending upon the day. But some really, really good stuff over there from RDR. Robert puts it down hard, and he's definitely going hard. And like I was just talking about, go big or go home. Do as much as you can, build as much as you can, and put as much of yourself out there into the work that you do, and just let the record speak for itself. That's the best advice I can give you. I have a really fun time kind of being low-key with what I like to do. I don't jump on a lot of social media. I don't kind of do a lot because I got to be honest, I'm always working. I'm always busy. I'm always doing things. So it's really hard for me to kind of feel like I'm kind of like all over the place all the time. So just know that I'm out there, I'm watching, and I do get around to watching a lot of the amazing peeps that are on this chat right now, like RDR Food Reviews, The Endorsement, Sarah Star Vlogs, Jason Callan, all the amazing peeps that you see on a daily basis here. It is just good stuff. It is just good stuff here. So let me see, going down the line. Let's see, Roland, great passion. Just look at his Cheater Scam Halloween editions for great effort. Thank you. Yes, I have a lot of fun with the holiday stuff for sure. Absolutely have a lot of fun with the holiday stuff. 73 peeps watching right now. How long ago was that? I have to take a look and see what the record is actually. I think 83-ish, I think. 83 or 85, I think, is the record that we were at one night on there. I want to say it was probably one of the ones that I did in front of those sketch 7-Elevens when I did them from the car. But I believe it was that, Derek, in there. Robert, you have to hustle always. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. It is very important for you to really, keep the focus on what you need to do and do what you need to do. Sometimes, and just a word of advice, sometimes you have to disappear to make it big. You have to really pretty much just put your head down, do the work, and put the stuff out there. Rachel, super chat donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, that is so awesome. It says it's Tony's birthday today. Can we get a shout out? I hope I'm saying that right. Rachel, do me a favor and type his name one more time to make sure in the chat there, and I'll definitely make sure to do something there. And I'll do another singing rendition for you as well. If you guys haven't seen that McDonald's garlic white cheddar, I had a little American Idol moment at the very end over there. But I want to make sure I get the name right, Rachel, so please. And again, thank you so much for that super chat donation. I greatly appreciate that. RDR, did you know that you were ranked 8th as a top food reviewer? Really? Where? I would like to see that article. That would be kind of crazy. I've never seen myself on any type of list of any type, but that would be cool, Robert. Point me in the direction for that. I'm very curious to know what that's all about there. I'd love to see the breakdown of all the people that were in it, to be honest. Tiffany works. Okay, we'll do that. Hey guys, you know what? Let's just sing it right now real quick here for Tiffany right there. I appreciate you logging on here right now. It's TONTHEC, but we'll say Tiffany that works. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiffany. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you another year of health, happiness, and success. But again, not just this year, every year. Let's peep this out. I appreciate you jumping on here right now, Tiffany. Thank you so much there. However old you are, obviously you're old enough to be on here right now with me. And thank you so much for that. Congratulations on making it another year. Let's make this next year even better than the last. So go for that growth. Go for the things that make you happy. Go for the passion that fuels you to do something that's going to basically set this year coming up apart from what was. That's my best hope and wish for everybody watching, not just Tiffany, but everybody watching. Make this year the biggest year ever, 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 ever for yourself. Let's see. Jordan Levy, try the Crystal Ball Frap. Not a super fan of Starbucks, I got to be honest. I've done a couple of reviews in the past, and one with my favorite pup, Winston. I have a lot of fun with my sister's dog. He is just a sweetheart. That dog, I love that dog. So he's actually been in a few videos with me, but not a super fan. I got to be honest. I did the unicorn frap, which was decent, but not too much on the Crystal Ball. I wasn't too impressed with that. And plus, there's millions of reviews out there. I don't know what I could possibly add to that. Maybe with some effects and some fun stuff there, but not a fan of that one, Jordan. Not a fan of that one. Tonthiac or Tiff. Or Rachel, I think I got you there, but we'll just say Tiffany, I think has got it in effect there. But thank you so much there, Rachel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being on here tonight. I always love seeing all the return peeps from the weeks previous. You guys are amazing. And again, you guys are what makes the lifeblood of my channel what it is, and I appreciate that. Ranker.com, Robert. Okay, I have to take a look at Ranker.com after this. I guess that makes sense. Rank. I guess it's a ranking website. And take a look and see. Let's see. It was crazy. They had Joey's World Tour ranked 29th. Really? We'll have to see. I'm glad you like that, Tiffany. I'm glad you like that. Looks like my chat is finally caught up here. And it's crazy from what I'm seeing on the screen for what you guys are seeing and then what I'm seeing here. So I'm catching up. And again, please forgive me if you guys have maybe asked something a few chats up from there. I don't have the slow chat enabled because I did a test with that not that long ago, and I really am not a fan. I think it kind of discourages people because you guys want to get some things in there. So I'm trying to kind of keep up with it as much as I can. And I think, honestly, if I'm going to be doing these live streams for you guys, I should be putting in the work to make sure that I'm trying to read as much as I can to do what I can for you guys. So I'm going to keep that turned off. I know we discussed that last week, but I think it's better for you guys to be able to type in what you can. And what I see, I'll definitely try to acknowledge as best I can. Robert, you have a good work ethic, and you do your best every day. I try. I definitely try. Believe me, it's a lot of fun to do. And the funny thing is, I don't see these reviews as work. I don't see it that way. It's so much fun to put together. Now, granted, one video can take upwards of maybe 4 or 5 hours sometimes, depending upon how I do it. So it could be a little bit longer. In the beginning, it was longer than that, if you can believe it or not. So as I've gotten a little bit better and streamlined and edited and putting my things together, it gets a lot easier, as things should, as the further you go. Let's see, Unknown 183, did you see the commercial for the new chocolate Whopper? Yes, that was very cool for a Easter situation there, April Fools, I should say, on the 1st. Very cool, and that really would have been cool if they would have done something like that, because it really looked interesting enough. Irving Diaz, definitely going to be checking out Avengers Infinity War. I've already got my pre-sale ticket ready to go, going on April 27th, the day it comes out. I couldn't get the night before because that was gone pretty much instantly. So looking forward to that. David P., how you doing? Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you. I love recognizing the avatars and seeing all the peeps jumping on that I see comment here as well. Watch for those comment replies for a lot of the stuff that you guys have been doing this last week in the next few days as well. I'm trying to get caught up on everything. It's been a crazy week for myself. Elizabeth Ricard, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Star Search. Ooh, going way back. I got the reference. right there. I think it was Ed McMahon doing that back in the day. Derek Leveske, I'd put Joey in the top 10 at least. He's one funny guy. I agree. I definitely agree. Sarah Star Vlogs. We're at veteran status, stopping by for every week. Oh, very cool. Well, that's true. I try to make your streams every week as well, Sarah. Absolutely. Had a lot of fun on your one from last week, and you got tossed on that one. So I'll be looking forward to some of the war stories after that. After I had finished actually being on your stream for, I want to say maybe about an hour or two. I think it was like a little over an hour. I did some voiceover demos and things that I had to put together, and I was like, man, I want to come back and check out the replay here during the week. So looking forward to what you've got going this weekend if you're going to be on, Sarah. But again, thanks so much for jumping on. And again, guys, RDR Food Reviews, Sarah Star Vlogs, Jason Callan, the endorsement, all the amazing peeps that you're seeing on here, some of the repeat names here as well. Like, share, comment, and subscribe as always, and support that community. Let's keep everything rolling along here. Let's see. Scroll it up here. Yes, Derek Leveske, we were all hammered. Yeah, everyone was drinking on that stream last week, boy. Let me tell you, it was a situation. It was. Let's see. Rachelis, Evening Dreamy 2, when I'm brave enough, I say peep this out in the drive-thru as well. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I find myself doing it more often than not lately too, because it's kind of like it's part of my thing that I do as well. So maybe one of these days I'll just do kind of like a pseudo vloggy thing where I just go through the drive-thru without the edits, and it'll just be just me talking as I get into it and go. I just kind of feel like I want to keep, you guys engaged as you go there. I just think a lot of the dead air time kind of takes away from the experience sometimes. Evening Dream, favorite part of videos is when you go up to the drive-thru window and say, hey, peep this out. Makes me laugh every time. Yes, I know that Rachel was just saying. It's a lot of fun to do. Like I said, a lot of people love it, and there are a lot of people that hate it, but it's all good. John McCormick, I'm late. It's all good, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. This replay is going to be available immediately following this live stream as it's being recorded live right now. I'm just going to dress it up a little bit, and then it'll be an official video on my channel that you guys will have as the most recent video when you look at my stuff, when you go to my page. It'll also be in the playlist tomorrow for live stream replays, and it'll actually be in the community tab. I might as well put it there as well. Why not just make it the trifecta and do it all? But tomorrow night, you'll be able to see the companion review, John. That'll be the Triple Melt Burrito. So that way you'll have this stream so people can check out just the beginning portion if you want to see that review, or just relive some of the amazing content that we've had from this point, from the review to now. So fun stuff to look forward to. Frankie James, unfortunately my icon is just an F. Just like many failures. Oh, that's an epic comment, but don't feel like that, Frankie. It's all good. You do not get an F from me, because an F means friend. As cheesy and corny as that sounds, and I know some of you guys are like groaning like, oh my god, is this guy for real? Yes. Elizabeth Ricard, Casey Kasem, that's right, America's Top 40. Keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars. I was thinking Star Search. Man, Elizabeth, okay. Now I know you got me on that one. You got me on that one. Nicely done. Yes, it was Casey Kasem in the 80s with that one. So Sarah streamed for 5 hours last week, guys. 5 hours. There are some marathon streamers up in this piece right now. I got to tell you. It is something else. I mean, I think the longest I've gone is about 2 hours, maybe a little over. And after that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. But some of you guys are really just awesome. Giselle Garcia, have you reviewed anything from Pizza Hut? Yes, actually the grilled cheese pizza and a few other little miscellaneous things maybe in the past there. But that's the one that jumps out at me the most. RDR, by the way, what's your thoughts on the BK beef and chicken sandwich, aka the Hybrid King? That was pretty awesome, I gotta say. And technically, I guess they do have the equipment to kind of circumvent the process and make something like that. That would have been cool, even if it was a one-day only thing, Robert. That was pretty sick looking, I gotta admit. But just looking at the kind of blending of how they did that on Chew, I thought it was pretty nicely done for what it was. Pretty nicely done, I gotta say. Let's see here. So guys, last night I couldn't sleep very well, and I was actually watching Netflix super late last night. I had to go for an MRI yesterday. I guess I'll just jump right into it there. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys, but just to kind of take a break for a little bit. Had to go for an MRI just to kind of check and make sure everything was kind of okay and check things out there, and everything was. I've had a lot of like crazy headaches and things like that, and I think it's just a lot of what I'm doing right now. So I wanted to make sure everything was cool. But when I got home, I couldn't really sleep because they actually have to inject you with like a dye that gives it like, when they're doing the scan, so it kind of lights everything up. So you can kind of see things inside your body and in your brain and all that crazy stuff. So it was crazy experience. I've actually had something like that done way back in the beginning. But last night I couldn't sleep at all because I was just amped because of it. And it's still a little bit of a headache from the stuff that they gave me. And I ended up watching a movie called The Ritual on Netflix. So if you guys haven't seen The Ritual, you guys really got to check that one out there. It's from overseas. I want to say kind of like maybe in England, I want to say. It's just basically one of these things where you have like 5 guys or 4 or 5 guys that are going backpacking in the woods, and obviously you already know what's going on with that. So craziness happens, and it's a freaky movie, and it really was really good. So I know that on Sarah's vlog or Sarah's live stream last week, we were talking about things to check out on Netflix. Sarah, if you're watching this and I see that you're still there, definitely check out The Ritual. It's creepy. It's just utterly creepy, and the end of it gets bananas. It's just crazy at the very end. So highly recommend that. Highly recommend that. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, what's your favorite food review in 2018? Wow. You know, I got to say probably any of the King burgers right now. And I know there's been a couple that have come out there. Those consistently I have a lot of fun checking out. The meaty, cheesy goodness of that is pretty awesome. I got to say really good. Roland, all these sandwiches, still the triple patty melt is the king for me. Number 1, large fries, honey mustard dipping sauce. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Best fast food iced tea. I was surprised that Jack in the Box has an amazing raspberry iced tea. Yes, they do, actually. And you know what? I was actually going to check out the strawberry Dr. Pepper, just to kind of throw that in there. I know we're talking about teas. But actually, when you mentioned Jack in the Box there, I wanted to do that on the stream tonight. And that was the original plan. But yeah, I didn't obviously do that tonight. But yeah, definitely. Jack in the Box has some really tasty tea. They do. Cheesy Bites crust from pizza. Yes, always tasty there. Love some dude on the internet. Love the reviews. Come on, keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And again, to all the super chatters out there for the donations as well, you're going to hear that periodically as we're beginning to wind down the chat here as well. Thank you again. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Giselle Garcia, what's your favorite menu item from Taco Bell? That's easy. The Crunchwrap Supreme, no tomatoes. Absolutely love it. Sarah Star Vlogs, hope you're doing okay. It sounds scary. Yeah, it was trippy. I got to tell you, in MRI, they put you in this tube and they have your head locked in a position. You're basically staring up at like a reverse mirror so you can kind of see down at your feet where the people are doing their thing. And you're laying in this thing for about 40 minutes, and it's making all this noise, and it's perfectly painless, except when they pull you back out and then they have to inject you with this stuff. And that was kind of like, you feel like kind of like sensations a little bit, and then I kind of felt myself getting warm, and I was like, oh man. It's a little weird, but everything, like I said, it is what it is. So I just wanted to make sure everything was okay, and it is. But thanks so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Adrian Martinez, how was your weekend? Hope you have a nice day. How was your week? How has your week been? And have a nice day. It's actually been crazy, I got to say, Adrian, aside from just the filming and everything else going on. But the day was good. It's going to rain here tomorrow, so... content is finished for the weekend, at least from Taco Bell, and then into this coming week I have stuff to put together, so it's, I'm going to be kind of just relaxing mostly. Then I really need to after after my testing with everything. Rachel, didn't realize the hour is almost over. Time flies when you're having fun. I agree. Look at that. We have 12 minutes left or so, guys, maybe a minute or so after, and I'm going to grab some food for sure. I know some of you guys want me to go longer, and maybe one of these weeks I will. We'll try to get back to doing that there. I'm trying to keep the schedule so I keep it locked in there. But I appreciate you guys jumping on. Plus, I don't want to burn you guys out at the same time. For me personally, I want to give you guys something to look forward to and know that you'll have like that replay after that you can watch. I guess you can still do that with an hour or 2 hour long thing as well. But I like keeping it right on the hour. Kind of like my content. You kind of like in and out. Like you kind of get to it, you get it done, and then you're good. David P., I'll be watching when you release this later. I missed the review. YouTube notification just stinks, I know. It's like that, David. But the thing is also, every Friday around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard there, just make a quick little notification maybe on your phone. You'll see it more often than not there as well. But just check around that time, depending upon your time zone, for sure. Mountain Dew Baja Blast is back. Have to check that out in the store shelf version over there. Favorite fast food bacon? Ooh. Probably Wendy's, I gotta say. Favorite Lay's chips? Gotta say right now, it's the Poppables Honey Barbecue. Those things are the jam. I keep buying those bags, and I'm loving every single minute of it. Frankie James, you will never burn me out. Well, I appreciate that. Maybe we'll do a marathon stream when we hit like certain milestones, like when we hit that 15,000 mark. Maybe we'll do something special around that time, which we're not that far off from, guys. We're doing actually pretty well. Which, incidentally, how many peeps do we have right now on the stream? And if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up down below, why haven't you? Definitely hit that in the bottom there, and let me know how many peeps are watching right now. That would be amazing to know, since my streaming software that I have here is not giving me accurate info since it is delayed slightly. Let me see. Maple bacon kettle chips. You know what? Unknown 183. I did that as one of my very first early reviews way back in the day on that one. I do agree those are pretty tasty. Andrew Williams, do you drink beer? And if so, what's your favorite? Love your reviews. Thank you so much. Andrew, you know what? I'm not so much a beer drinker as I am just an occasional alcoholic beverage like rum and Coke, which is my thing. I always love rum and Coke. It always has been my favorite. But basically for beer, it's going to sound pretty blasé, but Dos Equis, believe it or not. That's kind of like my thing whenever I do have one there. Or a Corona with the typical lime wedge. You know, it is what it is once in a while. But I got to say, Dos Equis I do kind of gravitate back towards if it's available. I usually do that. And yes, Jen C. Molina, I do know Ken Domick is in Tokyo with Critical East Japan. And the funny thing is, for some reason, I'm just getting caught up on the stuff that they've been posting on Instagram. I don't, for some reason, in my thread, when I'm looking at my stuff, I'm seeing anything. I saw one thing that came up, and then I'm like, I clicked on it, and then there was a whole bunch of other stuff that I looked on their profiles. So I have to go back and like a lot of pictures there. But yeah, I saw that. That's just really cool. He just must be having a blast over there in terms of what's going on. So good times. So well over 50 plus peeps are watching this right now. And guys, again, the love and support is just, it warms my heart almost as much as that dye that I was injected with yesterday. Thank you so much for doing that. You should do a Rally's review someday. Robert, I actually have a few Rally's reviews, just nothing on the burgers yet. And I know they have the bistro burgers, and I'm thinking about doing one of those. So we'll have to see if I do. Maybe I will this coming week. I'll see if I can make it over to where I'm at and check out one of those there. Let's see. Oh, jumping up again, going down the line. Okay, let me see. Melissa, yes, I can see you now. Dos Equis is awesome. Lay's Barbecue Chipotle. We got 58 plus peeps, close to 60 peeps watching this right now, which is amazing. And again, guys, for those of you who are tuning in late right now and who may have missed the Taco Bell fries, or not the fries. Those are coming back in the summer, by the way. If you guys are waiting for the review of the Triple Melt Nachos, you guys will find this in the replay available immediately following the stream. I'm going to basically get it together quickly, and then you'll see it available launched as a public video on my channel, so you guys will find it there. So something to look forward to. On top of the Triple Melt Burrito tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday night. Let's see. First and last concert you attended from Resolutions Fulfilled TV. I want to say, believe it or not, Bon Jovi at the Honda Center in Anaheim. And that was actually a rockin' concert. It really was. Really, really good stuff. Derek Levesque, come on, people. Let's get more likes than people watching. Let's go for it. If you guys can even that out, if not, exceed it, just like he was saying, that would be an amazing situation as well. Hello, now, Melissa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you jumping in here. I appreciate that. Elizabeth Ricard, dye makes you feel like you gotta pee. Yes, it was with contrast. It was the one with contrast that I had to do. So, yes, I basically have to drink a lot of water to make sure I get it out of my system. So, why is the dye called contrast? It says here, that's from Rachel. I had to get it when I had my CAT scan. It didn't hurt the first time. It was awful the second time. Basically, it's a chemical that once they use it with the magnetic imaging, it lights up inside of your body, which almost kind of makes you feel, for me, I was kind of kidding around with the guy saying, I feel like my mutant powers, my latent mutant powers are becoming more evident right now. I'm feeling myself, get a little bit more like, powerful, so to speak. But it's the contrast of just kind of lighting up your blood vessels and everything on the inside there. And it's crazy. It's crazy to look at. So that's what it's for. Last ice cream that I ate from Unknown 183, that is going to be, I have actually 3 cartons of Lactaid ice cream. And believe it or not, I'm a little lactose intolerant, just a little bit there. But their Lactaid ice creams are awesome. They have chocolate, vanilla, and cookies and cream, which is the bomb. They also have a salted caramel, which is a little sweet. But definitely the chocolate, the vanilla, and the other cookies and cream is awesome, I got to tell you. Adrian Martinez, are you going to do an In-N-Out food review? Do more of an In-N-Out food review? Yes, I do have actually something on the docket, I should say, that's planned, and I'm thinking of doing it as a versus with something. That's something that I've been kind of thinking about for a while. So try to get the time to put that together because those take a while. But definitely something from In-N-Out there. Aside from the stuff I've done in the past, I've had the collab with Joey from Joey's World Tour, and a couple of little things maybe. I think there was one with my wife in the very beginning, as well as the cocoa, which they just added, which was pretty awesome. Larry, I've never been to Japan. Never been to Japan. Derek Levesque, lady at Taco Bell told me the fries are coming back to stay in a month, but they won't be $1 anymore, and I don't doubt it at all, considering how amazingly tasty they are. So they need to be on the menu. So I'm looking forward to that. Not too super impressed with what we've got so far this month, but again, nothing against the Triple Melt. It is what it is, but it's just kind of classic Taco Bell, doing what they can with what they've got always. Lactose intolerant family right here from Sarah Star Vlogs. How did I get the fork? That's from McDonald's. They actually sent that to me. They reached out to me at one point. That was during the time when the Mac sauce came out, which actually has long expired, that I actually still have in my fridge, but I have one of those 10,000 bottles. And they sent me that actually, which was really cool. You could actually get it the day that it was available as well, when those sandwiches came out. Sarah Star. Oh, actually, Vern, do I like Thai food? Yes, I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Derek deals with lactose intolerance as well, but with cheese. Depends upon the types of cheese, let's just say. Thankfully, pizza's good. Let's see. Ian, I'm going to message you the best dairy-free ice cream. Can't remember off the top of my head. Cool. Definitely. Send it to me, Sarah. I'm curious to check that out there. Let's see. Aaliyah, warm flush in my body. So you know, definitely. Shake Shack now offers grilled chicken on their menu. Yes, I saw that. I was thinking about doing another Shake review. That location that's close to me here is very hard to film. The ones that I've done are a little bit of a process, I got to be honest. So I got to see what I can do there. Let's see. Michelle Russell, your intro is cringe. I want to say probably it says your intro is cringe, by the way. I'm glad it garners a response. It's all good, but thank you, I guess. Let's see. If I ever go to the Midwest, oh, definitely Culver's. Oh, man, that's not even an issue. Giselle, I need to definitely, actually, Bob, I need to definitely check that out there for sure. Great stuff as well. Giselle, a big Taco Bell fan. Surprisingly, I didn't like the nacho fries. Maybe because I really don't like fries. Well, there you go. You have to admit they were different, if anything, there. I mean, the whole bold Mexican spices and all that stuff there. I wouldn't say it's bold. I just maybe a little sweet with a little bit of paprika-like flair to them there. But I liked them. Let's see. Favorite food? What's your last meal? Oh, man, it's probably going to be like a huge plate of fried chicken and all the fixings. I'm a huge chicken head. And I kid around once in a while whenever this comes up, because I know RDR was on the stream the last time. He did like some mukbang. It was some I think it was the KFC mukbang. And I made a mention of that. And I call anyone who loves chicken heads. I know what the connotation of what it is, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a chicken head till the very end, because I love chicken. It's going to have to be crazy amounts of fried chicken, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, biscuits. I am very much stick to your ribs type of comfort food like that. So it would easily be that. Chester Stubblesworth. Let me tell you, my friend, I've noticed that you have been lighting up the comments on every one of my videos here. I was checking my stuff today, getting my stuff ready for today, as well as finishing up a couple of things for some future reviews. And I'm loving the whole Peepy McPeeperson and how's it Peepy. You guys need to be checking out Chester Stubblesworth on virtually the last maybe 15, 20 of my videos. His comments are golden with the Peep. He is just on it. So I see you, Chester. I see you. And I appreciate you taking the time to let me know what's on your mind. And it's a very interesting mind. Let me just say, really, really imaginative writing. Definitely a fan of imaginative writing for sure. Vinny Allison, I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. Guys, we are already coming up to the very end of the stream. If you guys can imagine this already, it is already up over here, guys. It's just been crazy. It has been crazy. Yes, Chester, I have definitely peeped you out there. I see you. You need to come to Texas and try base family portions and Southern comfort food. Man, that's definitely the bomb. Next time, if we ever do something CraveCon-wise or just out in Galveston or just out that way again, I would love to return there. The barbecue on the way home, like I said, Sarah, was amazing. The wife and I loved it. It was so delicious. Michelle is so intoxicated. Hey, it's Friday night. I'm not mad at you. That'll be me in a little while. Believe me. Kristen Jones loves the Taco Bell Triple Melt Nachos. It is all good. Well, guys, it has been an amazing evening with you guys as always. I am super appreciative of all of you guys. All the super chat donations, you guys are just literally just amazing. Thank you so much for that. Incidentally, once the stream ends and the video goes live, you guys will find the information from all the amazing peeps who donated for the channel in the description box down below. So make sure you hit up their channels there. And if you like what you see, what they've got going on, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let them know that E&K sent you. For anyone who is late, who has missed the Taco Bell review, naturally you're going to be getting that at the very beginning of this video. After the 5-minute interlude in the beginning, naturally, just scroll ahead and you'll find it there. And you guys will definitely have some fun stuff to look at there. I wanted to jump in and do that as quick as I could because I didn't want it to get any more colder than it was. Literally, it was like 10 minutes old, if that. I really wanted to make sure I timed this as perfectly as I could to get it as good as it can be, to give you the most accurate representation and review of that as I could, because I'm all about trying to give you that detail. So let me just say from the bottom of my heart again, thank you so much for patronizing the channel, for coming on over, checking me out here on this live stream. To all the amazing food review peeps that are on here right now, like, share, comment, and subscribe to them, of course. Let them know that E&K sent you, and support the community, guys. Like I said, it's all a matter of, you know, really gravitating towards the people that make the difference to you for your entertainment here on YouTube, and let them know. Give them that thumbs up on the video. Make sure you guys hit that down below here if you guys can, if you haven't already. And as you guys are watching this on the replay, please, if you've made it this far into the video, hit that subscribe button on the upper right hand corner. I've got new content every single week, and I definitely have a passion to do what I do here on YouTube, and you guys mean the most to me, and I'm really thankful that I get to do this for you guys. So I got to tell you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me switch on over to my main chat software so I can't see anything else at the moment here. But again, fun stuff coming up. Again, we've got the Triple Melt Burrito coming from Taco Bell tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys haven't seen the most recent content of the goodies that I've got this past week, of course, you have got the garlic white cheddar from McDonald's. You've got the Cholula hot sauce buttery jack and the fries from Jack in the Box. The breakfast sourdough king, the smoked double ham variant on that one. Domino's chicken bacon ranch sandwich, the frosted frozen Fanta lemonade from BK. It just goes on and on and on, guys. Just a lot of fun stuff. And again, you guys are what makes the world of Peep This Out reviews go round, and I'm greatly appreciative of it there. So, Unknown 183, yes, the Frosted Coke. I was actually going to do that on tonight's stream, but I kind of timed it with the whole Taco Bell thing here. So possibly we'll do it on this coming Friday. I think we'll do another name brand review for you guys on there as well, and I can actually get into that because I'm curious to try that soft serve ice cream with their frozen Frosted Coke. So let's plan on that. If you guys like to see that and you guys are watching this stream all the way to the very end, drop that comment down below on this video. Let me know you guys would like to see that, and we'll definitely do what we have to do. So guys, thank you so much for jumping on here right now. Again, my heart goes out to every single one of you guys. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do here on YouTube and for coming on by. And with that, like I always say, D&K closing out the live stream officially here on Friday night for Peep This Out reviews. Live stream is officially out, guys. We are done. You guys have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing night. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty.